Hey YouTube, how's it going? Sarah Gilmore here, and I am just hanging out at my sister's today. Been having a nice visit with her. I have been, what have I done today? I've done a lot of stuff. My day's been booked, but you know, it's been nice to be able to do what you need to do throughout the day and not be pressured by having to wake up to an alarm clock, having to, you know, be at work at a certain amount of time, worrying about work responsibilities on top of family, on top of errands, on top of marriage. I mean, just all types of things that women have to tend to nowadays. Well, that they've always had to tend to, but now women are working full-time, where before, you know, they used to stay home. So, you know, that's just something I wanted to talk about, is that there are so many opportunities out there online, and there's no reason that people cannot work from home. You know, especially women. I'm not saying men don't want to work from home, because I know that's not the case, but especially women. Many want to stay home with their children if they have children. You know, and I know there's women out there that like their jobs and they want that career, and that's totally cool. But you know, it's many women's passion to be able to stay home, and they just can't. You know, the cost of living is so expensive. However, our pay does not raise with this cost of living. So you have single moms working 2 or 3 jobs, or you have even full mom and a dad working. I mean, they're still living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to make ends meet, wanting to just provide for their family and be able to get their children things and take vacations together and pay their bills. You know, it's difficult. It is really difficult. I remember I used to be able to go to the store 10 years ago and buy a month's supply of groceries for $160. I remember that because I didn't make a lot of money back then, and I would make that last until a month later, and you know, if maybe a couple days I'd be out of food and I'd be living off of ramen noodles or something. But $160 now, I spend at least $100 or more every week on groceries. I mean, and that's probably being what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I'm drawing a blank. But what I'm trying to say is I know I spend more than that. It is so easy to go to the store, fill up your cart with a few things, and now you've got $100 worth of groceries and there's hardly anything there. So, you know, it's a struggle. And like I said, there are so many opportunities out there to make money online. There is no reason why you cannot do this. You have to check out the business. You have to find out if it's legit, you know. You can't just go signing up for anything, but it's possible. And you know, what I love is that I have found a company that allows me to work from home. I used to teach, and I was a teacher for 6 years, and everybody knows, it's no secret, teachers don't bring in the best income either. However, I chose to stay home once I had my son in 2015, and I knew things would be tight. And it wasn't long after I resigned that my husband's job took a hard hit, because he works for the oil industry, and it's no secret that they have struggled, and things are starting to pick back up, praise the Lord. But we have suffered tremendously because of it. And so I was just looking for something to do. What can I do to bring in money so I can stay home with my son? I cannot go back to work. You know, it's not an option for me, period. It's not an option to have daycare raise your son, because basically, or your children, because basically that's what happens. If you go to work, aren't they the ones spending the most time with them? They are. You see them on weekends, maybe, I mean, just depending on what job you have, and then when you get home from work for a few hours. And like with me, a teacher's job, we work more than what the typical school day is. The teacher's job is never ending. Yeah, you get summers off, you get Christmas breaks, but no, we're continuing to work constantly, and we bring work home all the time. I mean, it's just one of the most demanding jobs anybody could ever have. And so going back to teaching was not an option. I did not want to live that life of, you know, never seeing my son, having him being raised by daycare, struggling to keep up with the housework and cook healthy meals. And, you know, there's the thought of it just stresses me out. So I am so thankful that I have found, the company that I have found, and that is Motor Club of America. These guys have been in business since 1926. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. When you become a member, they will pay you to expand their business by bringing in other customers. So they will pay 200% commission. That is outrageous. That is outstanding. This is as legit as it gets. And I found a good sponsor. I received good training. I have continued to expand my education because we should never stop learning. You should never stop learning. And because of this, it's helping to expand my business. I bring in weekly deposits every Friday, and it has been such a blessing for my family. And you know, so I just want you to know that it is out there, and there are a lot of scams. However, there are some reputable companies, and Motor Club of America is one of them, and they pay very well. So if you are looking for a way to work from home, I highly recommend them. You could join me and receive training from me, and I will not hide anything that I have learned. I will teach you all of my secrets to success, and you will receive, like I said, my support. Now, I'm not going to just sit there and hold your hand along the way, because I have taught myself a lot of things. I have taken control of my own learning, and you know, that's what you should do as well. But what I am saying is, if you have questions, you get stuck, I am there. You will be trained so you don't feel left in the dark. You know, sadly, there are people out there that will sign and then abandon their people, and I am not one of them. I truly want my team to have success. So this is the way to go. It is a great company. I just can't say enough about it. So if you're interested, check out my link below, and it will give you full info on the business, on the company, and you can sign up and get started. And if you do, message me to let me know so we can start your training right away. And I would also like it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Facebook, and you can follow my blogs. All of this is included in the description below. So you guys have a great day, and just know that there is another way. You can make money from home, and you can make enough if you are serious to quit your job. Many moms are doing this. Many dads are doing this. Many families, they do not have to go to work. They can be with their family. They can travel. They can pay off their debts because of this opportunity that Motor Club of America offers. So thanks for listening. You guys have a great day.